But before Sungwoo can fully charge the bow, the Demon King detects his presence. He knows that Sungwoo is not up to something good, so he tries to crush him first. The Divine Turtle of the Hanho delays the grab attack of Han Kang-suk. Hanho is trying his best to hold Han Kang-suk for as long as possible using his divinity. Out of nowhere, some tentacles pop out of the ground and their aggro is fixed on Hanho. But before they can hurt Hanho, Li Wei uses her water spirit to brush off the tentacles. Li Wei summoned the Spirit King using the Stone of Origin, and she orders him to bind the Demon King. The Spirit King hits the Demon King with all sorts of high-rank spirit attacks. Han Kang-seok knows well that they are all trying to buy time for Sungwoo, so he postpones his body recovery for now. The vines of the World Tree pop out of the ground, and they bind the Demon King in place. Sungwoo knows that this must be the doing of the King of the Great Mountain Range, and he must be waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Sungwoo uses his hero perk to imbue his bow with Holy Sword energy. A notification pops up informing him that the power of the Holy Sword has been applied to this weapon. When hitting the Demon King, additional 2,000 plus damage will be dealt. Sungwoo gets stunned after watching something. The tentacle monsters are wrapping around the Demon King's entire body, and they are turning to stone. Han Kang-seok has switched to defense mode, and Sungwoo is not even sure if his 1,000 celestial arrow can pierce through that. All of a sudden, an injured Isabella comes running toward Han Kang-seok. She tells Sungwoo that she will break through the obstacles and he needs to take that opening. Isabella uses her claws to rip away the petrified tentacles. Then she musters up her strength to use a Dragon Breath attack. This Dragon Breath attack was quite effective as it penetrated through the outer defensive layer of the Demon King. Even the Demon King's heart can be seen now through naked eye. Han Kang-seok pops out of the heart, and Sungwoo is thinking that maybe it is his true body. He is once again trying to shield his entire body with bones. Hanho urges Sungwoo to finish him before he can escape. Sungwoo uses Twilight Assault to move a bit closer. Then he activates Godslayer and imbues all of his death energy in it. Sungwoo says that even you can't dodge this shot from this distance. With that being said, Sungwoo unleashes the 1,000 Celestial Arrow, and it results in a massive explosion. A notification pops up informing him that you have hunted the world boss monster, the Demon King's complete form, and you obtained 700 million gold coins. After that, Sungwoo instantly gets transported to another space. He is thinking that he defeated the Demon King's complete form, but he was killed as well because he was caught up in the radius of the 1,000 Celestial Arrow. Sungwoo is not sure if Han Kang-seok is dead for sure or if he had another resurrection. A notification pops up informing him that he have been revived due to the Necromancer class trait, and he got another cooldown of 31 days. Another notification states, Grim Reaper time has expired. You can no longer use Lich powers, you met special conditions, and can now use the skill Primordial Death. Sungwoo returned, and he can now see the obliterated corpse of the Demon King. All of a sudden, he senses something close by. It turns out to be Han Kang-seok. He came back to life as well, using the Resurrection Scroll, but he has no strength to fight Sungwoo. Han Kang-seok admits that it was his mistake. He thought that he would use Sungwoo to get rid of all nuisances, but he ended up creating the biggest one. But one thing is certain. A warning message pops up stating that this space is being sealed. If you don't escape, you will perish with the Demon King's bomb. All of the Demon King's blood starts to gather at one point. Han Kang-seok says that once you are dead, everything will be over. Sungwoo says that all of your plans failed, and now you are ending it with a self-destruct. You are truly villainous to the very end. Han Kang-seok says that he won't die from this. His sponsors created this final skill using the Demon King's body. He further says that he is not a villain. He is in the same position as him. We are just playing different roles on a predetermined game board. I am the destroyer, and you are the protector who fails. Sungwoo says that I know well that you are just a pawn, and there is someone else who is the root of all of this. But it also means that he is just a step away from the real enemy. Han Kang-seok says that you are probably pissed that it ended like this. Ending it like this stings for him as well. He says that the game is about to end, and if Sungwoo has any last questions, he will tell Sungwoo what he can. like what happens to players when the server reaches its ending. Sungwoo says that it is interesting, but he wants to ask about something else. He asks Han Kang-seok if he knows what a primordial death is. Han Kang-seok has no idea about it. Sungwoo says that he asked because the skill has no description, but it looks like Han Kang-seok has no clue about it either. Sungwoo says that he will just try using it. A warning message pops up stating primordial death is activating in this area. Time is flowing extremely fast within the net of mortality. Sungwoo now knows that the primordial death was time itself. Time brings everything to death, and everything in the area starts to age at a faster pace. Sungwoo says that this was his last resort from the beginning. Han Kang-seok is a bit taken back since he thought that Sungwoo always put survival above everything, but now he is just going to age and die along with him. Sungwoo informs him that he is not dying as he pulls out a resurrection scroll. This is a special rank resurrection scroll with a designated location. Upon death, it will revive the player at Suwon Town. Sungwoo tells Han Kang-seok that he was not the only one with a resurrection scroll. Sungwoo is thinking that if his death was judged as a death by a skill, then he will revive before primordial death was activated, but if it is judged as death by aging, then he will revive as an aged and feeble man. Sungwoo says that either way it's finally over. Han Kang-seok is not satisfied with this as he has lived like a dog chasing everything. He informs Sungwoo that he had no other choice. Sungwoo can still protect his world, but he had no option but to beg them for his world. They told him it was possible, but with things like resurrection scrolls he could not give up. His family who smiled at him, the comrades who were with him through thick and thin, and the beautiful sights of his world. He informs Sungwoo that those bastards are truly vile. They built this game, they control it and enjoy it. The game masters are coming for him next because he is practically the winner. Sungwoo asks about when they will show up. Han Kang-seok replies by saying right now. Right now at this very moment where you stand at the edge of the ending. Meanwhile, on the outside, a huge explosion melted away everything around the Demon King's body. The reporter drones got footage of the whole event. Reporter On informs the viewers about the massive explosion from the Necromancer's attack and the final move of the Demon King. And now nothing remains, and they are not sure if the Necromancer perished along with the Demon King. Since the game began, they were finally regaining power, but if the Necromancer is gone, they are not sure what will happen next. The Baldy says that they relied on the Necromancer and entrusted him with their future, but if he is truly gone, then chaos will follow. Reporter On says that the World Tree faction still has power, but their one unifying leader is gone. Countless factions will start to compete over this small patch of land. Reporter On gets pissed as the dirty game of politics is about to begin, and her subscribers are calling her trash. Reporter On further says that they cannot abandon the hope they barely managed to gain. The Necromancer's sacrifice will remain in their hearts. But later, to her shock, Sungwoo pops out of a portal along with his bone dragon mount. Spearman Kyung-soo says that Sungwoo came out of the portal which leads to Suwon. Master Hurst says that he knew that the Necromancer is alive. Everyone is overjoyed with happiness as the Necromancer won and they defeated the Demon King. Spearman Kyung-soo asks Sungwoo about how he ended up in Suwon. And the whereabouts of the Demon King, Sungwoo informs him that the Demon King is dead. Spearman Kyung-soo is relieved to hear that it is finally over, but Sungwoo says that it's not over yet. He is thinking that a bigger problem has emerged, and he is the only one who knows about it. Sungwoo got a choice-type quest called the Rights of the Victor. He needs to choose an ending, and the reward varies depending on the choice. The system states, "Congratulations, you have been selected as the provisional victor, granting you the same rights as the true victor. You may now choose your world's final moment. Your choice will determine its fate and your own." Warning: a provisional victor may lose their rights at any time. So basically, they want Sungwoo to decide the ending of his world. He got another notification stating, "Select the victor's right ending." There are 3 choices. Number 1, continue playing. You will play the extension of this game, taking on the role of World Eater, your post-apocalyptic world. World Eaters invade other worlds and may earn the chance to rebuild a world if certain conditions are met. All other survivors will be sealed in capsules, and their minds used as boss monsters in the target world. Number 2, new game. You will begin a second run supported by the gambler. By fulfilling contract terms with the gambler, you may earn special rewards. Number 3. Endgame. The Game Master respects your rest. You may choose death and do nothing further. However, your world and all its players will be discarded and the world will be reused as a map. Sungwoo is quite pissed as he needs to choose between these 3 absurd choices. It's just like Han Kang-seok said that there is no way out of this. They are using the survivor minds as monsters. Even the aftermath is cruel. The king of the Great Mountain Range, Isabella and the Victor Lich. That means all those monsters were players from another world. The Earth is being used as a dungeon, subspace, or a hidden stage. Sungwoo, remember asking Han Kang-seok about why they are forcing humans down this path. He said that he don't know either. Would it not be weird for the players to reveal everything to a piece on the board? But he knows well that they are not some all-knowing gods. If they were gods, they would not need to use other worlds as resources. Their thoughts and actions are not so different from ours. Maybe they are just what we do become at our worst. Sungwoo now feels a bit bad for Han Kang-seok since he had no other choice either. But even forced choices don't excuse wrong actions. Sungwoo asks Spearman Kyung-soo for a favor. When we get back to Suwon, let's throw a big party tonight. Spearman Kyung-soo is not sure why Sungwoo is asking for a party at this time. Sungwoo says that we never had a proper break, but only small celebrations. He is thinking that he can't choose anything right now. Sungwoo says that right now he just wants to sleep without thinking about anything. Spearman Kyung-soo says that you are right, we have more than earned a day to rest and enjoy ourselves. Sungwoo is thinking he is not going to choose anything. If his choice leads to an ending like this, then it's better to never reach an ending at all. A warning message pops up stating, if you do not choose, the winner's right may be transferred to another player. Sungwoo says that they are not going to let it go quietly. So they are going to force this insane choice one way or another, but he is not sure about who will get this quest next. Jisoo Yoon, the prosecutor, Lee Wei, Jonathan, or Chairman Love, Hanho worries him a little bit. Sungwoo laughs a little bit. Then he rejects this quest. He is not going to end up as a stupid puppet because of this kind of threat. All of a sudden, the system window gives an evil laugh to Sungwoo. Every player in the world gets a world quest. It's an assassination type quest called Opportunity for Victory. Its objective is to kill Sungwoo. As a reward, winner's right will be granted. Right now, Sungwoo is the current winner. Sungwoo is leading the world down a meaningless path due to poor judgment. Eliminating him grants you the winner's rights and the power to shape the world's direction. Everyone join forces and eliminate him now. Everyone is shocked as the system is telling them to kill their savior. Most of the players are still in shock as this came out of nowhere, and the objective is absurd. Sungwoo says that he knows well all of you got a message telling you to kill me. As you have all experienced, the system always toys with us like this. But even if we are being manipulated, if someone really wants to try it, then go ahead and do it right now. Sungwoo says that he will inform them of a much easier way. Tonight we are throwing a party. We have suffered enough and we deserve to rest. Sungwoo says that he will be defenseless during the party. They can easily kill him right there, and their quest difficulty will drop significantly. Sungwoo invites everyone to the World Tree faction and enjoy the party. Sungwoo asks Spearman Kyung-soo if it's okay no matter how many people show up. Spearman Kyung-soo says that we have enough supplies and can open hypergates worldwide. Sungwoo tells the viewers to not hesitate in killing him, but they need to plan thoroughly. All of a sudden, some death aura starts to emit from his body. Sungwoo lights up as he says that even if you take me down, I may revive again and again just like now. He ends his speech by saying that he will be waiting for them. Sergeant Kim says that he is ranked #1 in the world. Just planning it would take decades. Another player says that it basically means that no one should come to the party. Sungwoo says that one way or another, this hell of a game ends tonight. With that being said, they all head back home. After arriving back home, they start to check their supplies and treat the wounded. Sungwoo is thinking that he gave the unbeatable foe the best shot he could. It probably won't end like he imagined, but he don't care anymore. Hanho is quite happy as Sungwoo is throwing a big party, and he is eager to show his divinity to the whole world. But Jisoo Yoon is quite pissed, as she accumulated a huge debt from those level-up cards. All of a sudden, a cryptic message appears before the players. Another message pops up, but only a few lines can be read. Critical error detected. Connection to client server has been terminated. The whole environment around the players start to glitch out. The Amugi scale is heating up, so it means that they are finally here. Sungwoo is thinking that the unknown helper has finally joined the game. Sungwoo says that it's all over now. Sungwoo states, "Don't tell me you are just here to drop a pointless hint again, as promised before." The helper needs to tell him how to destroy the game. A glitched-out shape appears in the sky. After some time, the image forms, and it says that it's time to collapse the system.